cozy games aren't really games, by definition mostly. By definition, games are a competitive activity or sport in which players contend with each other according to a set of rules. The first games that came out were all experimental, but they quickly focused on the competitive aspect with high scores or playing 1 versus 1. So by that definition, cozy games aren't really games. Slowing down in games is quite beneficial for you. You can just relax and have fun. But for this one, I wanted to take a different approach. The term cozy games as a thing just recently started spreading. Well, it was mostly from 2020, and that was the biggest reason. That was when the COVID struck. Everyone was at home, not being able to go out. And what else could they do? Us as gamers that we already were introduced to the world of gaming had so many games from different types to try and play to spend our time. But for the people that don't usually play anything, it was something new. They wanted to find something new to do while being stuck at home. So that was the way that a lot of people started gaming. Some got into competitive games, and some, well, most of them, got into the world of cozy gaming. That was when the player base for Stardew Valley and even Animal Crossing got really big. A lot of celebrities, a lot of people were playing those games. Mostly Animal Crossing, because it was on the Switch. And they had fun. They had a lot of fun connecting with other people that were also stuck at home. So COVID played a really huge part in a lot of people starting out with the cozy gaming genre. For example, the Switch console. In 2020 and 2021, they sold a huge amount of copies. Only due to the fact that people were at home stuck and they had to get their hands on something to have fun. And with this, a lot of players got into Animal Crossing or other Nintendo games. And this isn't locked to the Nintendo Switch. All of the consoles for this time period had a significant rise in sold copies. So for most people, being in a hectic period like that, being stuck at home, cozy games were a really great way out. Most people think cozy means soft, farming and simple gameplay, but cozy is really a feeling, not a checklist. So today I wanted to talk about why cozy games feel different, even when they can be challenging, and why that's a good thing for everyone. For COVID, I got sick with it around February. No, scratch that, January. And the whole January, when in my country there's holidays and everything, I was stuck at home. I couldn't move. Luckily I had the internet, and the only games that I've played were Stardew Valley, I'm not joking, and No Man's Sky. I spent a lot of time on those games for that time period. Even though I felt like I was dying because I had the one variant with the stronger symptoms, but still. It was something that really helped me pull through. I played Stardew Valley by myself and sometimes with friends as well, with a multiplayer option, which was quite interesting. And passing my time with friends, chatting on Discord and playing the game really felt like I was out, at least, since I couldn't go out. And that was the same situation that a lot, well, not a lot, everyone was in. Everyone had to find something to pass the time at home. Some took on other hobbies, and some turned to gaming. And for the older people and smaller ones as well, cozy gaming was quite easier to go into, unlike competitive games. So that's why a lot of players got into Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, and even Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing was so popular for that period that a lot of celebrities even got it. I think that was mostly due to the fact that you could play with friends as well, and it was quite easy to get into by just getting a Nintendo Switch. But Stardew Valley can do that as well, so come on. Nonetheless, for that period of time, cozy gaming was on the rise. And a lot of players switched to that, from competitive to cozy. And that was because cozy games were quite easy to get into. there wasn't that big of a challenge or a skill gap. You just had to play and have fun, in whatever way you wanted. That's why cozy games for that period of time were on the growth, for real. A lot of the newer players found it quite easy to get into them, and they offered quite a lot of fun. And the amazing part is that after COVID, even though the number of players playing cozy games dropped, it didn't drop by a lot. And in fact, a lot of newer players were introduced to the cozy game world, meaning a lot of stayed to play the cozy games. And with that, there was a really great influx of games that you could call cozy coming out in the recent years. But I won't say that that's a good thing overall, since some of them were bad and some were good. But that's a whole other topic for another video. My main focus was that the cozy game genre as a whole got a really great boost. Because in it, you decide what to do and when to do it. They let you play at your own pace, and the freedom in them makes them relaxing instead of stressful. But being a cozy game doesn't always mean an easy mode. Many cozy games have deep systems like resource management and social relationships that will have you sink a lot of time in managing that. They start engaging because you're never forced to a high pressure situation, and they give you a safe world for you to explore and a place to process your emotions, to slow down. It's mostly about how the game feels. Games like that can be calm, forgiving and welcoming, which is designed for newer players in mind, that are not used to gaming. Even though cozy games by definition aren't games, there's still something that really got hold of the world for a period of time. And that thing stayed. And I love it, because for a time, people just wanted to relax in the games, not do something challenging. That was something that I really found intriguing. I played Stardew Valley from 2015, and I played Harvest Moon way longer. I think it was quite back, like when I didn't have internet at home as well. So that was something that I really enjoyed. And spending time taking care of crops, nurturing relationships, and doing all that in my own personal time and tempo was something quite fun. I wasn't limited by a timer, I wasn't limited by a quest, like you could just do whatever you wanted, from decorating to building and to just having fun. Luckily with time, the cozy game genre prevailed, and at the moment there are many wonderful cozy games coming out, and there are many as well that are already out and released, so you can check them out. And a lot of cozy games play with the aesthetic as well. Some use the nostalgia of 90s anime like Fields of Mistria. Stardew Valley has its own personal style. And Dinkum uses a system of Animal Crossing, well, the style of the people as well. Core Keeper, for example, is a mixture of Terraria and Stardew Valley. So a lot of new types of games came out only due to the cozy game genre. And I love it. And even if you follow the definition about cozy games aren't really games, they are in my book. For me, the definition of game is to explore a new world however I wanted to and just have fun with it. I just want to escape the real life grind. And I think everyone wants that as well. So that's why cozy games are a thing, to be honest, and I think they will stay. And I hope they will. I hope we'll have a lot of newer ones coming out, and hopefully we'll see some new systems and characters and worlds to explore. But for that, only time will tell. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like. And if you haven't already, press the subscribe button so you get notified of my future updates. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all in my next one. But till then, stay safe.